Well, what's
I
up,
apologize.
Joe?
I was checking the Knicks score. Couldn't help myself.
Dude, for me was screaming, Joe, wake up. But anyway, guys, we're
I
back.
couldn't hear it.
Qualifier number 4. And, not qualifier number 4. Oh my god, you got me off my game now. Qualifier 2, game number 4. Out of 8, it's our last game of the day. And, we actually have a special one. We have Deprived, yes. A bunch of console kids who are undefeated out of nowhere. They even beat Reality TV and Max OT against 6 Karma, the second place Mexican Pro League team.
Yes, which is actually really exciting. We were talking about it before, last game. For all of those who were here, it's not something we've normally seen really in upper level T3. So it's really exciting to see them play these quals, and they've been, lack of a better word, dominant so far. And looking at these two rosters, Deprived, they have Vex Boots, Cheese Sentier, and ATK Abdul. And then 6 Karma, Akabil, who recently got picked up to this team, Pixie, Morphed, Jack, and Physics. Deprived, if you guys do not know, they had a huge upset a couple of games ago. They ended up knocking out Reality TV. So big win for them. So another big test for them here. And I mean, I'm excited. I hope we get a close one, to be quite honest, because it's two good teams. Yeah. So hopefully we get a good one. Apparently
these kids are shooters. And they also don't have that exact roster. They have V-Lone and Lil Molly instead of I don't know. It's Center, Boots, Cheese, Lil Molly, and V-Lone, as well as 6 Karma has Skimzy instead of I don't know, one of the other ones. I wasn't exactly paying attention. But we're going to Oregon, which is not great.
Public enemy number 1 in quals for us,
but
viewers.
I mean, hey, for this game I forgive it. We're watching 5 console kids who beat the number 1 CL team against the number 2 Mexican Pro League team. So I feel like this is going to be an exciting Oregon. I have no idea how Deprived play. I didn't watch the super stream. What I do know, though, is they're probably just going to swing like everything. That's my prediction. I mean, they're console kids.
They could, but I mean, if you're
just
swinging everything, I mean, you still got to beat a team like Reality TV. So even if that's their playstyle, I mean, still impressive win nonetheless. So they can't just be swinging like that, you know. They gotta have something special about their game to be able to beat a team such as that.
Maybe they're cheating. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
maybe they're literally just cheating. I doubt it.
Pause now.
We would have caught them. If they were cheating, we would have caught them.
Such heavy allegations. Let's not throw that around. It's a heavy thing to toss.
It was a joke. I don't think they're actually cheating. 6 Karma with the Flores band. Deprived respond with the Ying, which means Thatcher's up. All 4 hard breachers are up. We won't see any Ying E-box drops. We won't see Flores easily do away with the shields and elbow or trophy. Alibi, the next band from Deprived. I was kind of depriving, no pun intended, a Mexican team of the coveted Alibi. And 6 Karma respond with a Cade. So that means Mira, Valkyrie, and Azami are also all up at the same time.
Yeah. Definitely that's a rarity. Very fun bands.
Not because of the bands themselves, but because of who they leave up.
Yeah. That was kind of the point.
Yeah, I just wanted to make that.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see what the roles are. So Cheese is on the hard support, clearly. Center and Boots flex. And then Lil Molly and V-Lone on entry. Oh my god, the Doc Rook combo and the Azami coming out.
I love it.
My god.
I love it.
I mean, it's back. It's back, bro. You still got the 2x on Rook. You got Doc with a bailiff now who heals 200 freaking HP plus Rook. Oh, this is too right. Rook guarantees you're gonna get withstand. Of course, unless you get headshotted. But like you go down no matter what, you can withstand, and Doc can just heal you 200 HP. So you got a dynamic duo between Doc and Rook, and I'm all for it. This is gonna be awesome.
When was the last time we saw Doc and Rook? I feel like it's been since year 1.
Oh yeah, like at the same time. And when was the last time we saw freaking Nook, bro? She's banned like literally every game. I didn't even realize Nook is up.
Yeah,
just because she's
crazy.
Like absent from my mind 99% of the time.
She's very powerful at the moment. She's kind of a mainstay ban, but I mean, nice bans and a big opening pick, but it traded out instantly by Boots.
Oh
Pretty
wait,
hot start.
This guy's in.
Very hot start, Boots.
Huh?
All over the place. Look at him go.
That guy was in the building 30 seconds and clearly morphed in Akabil. Do not expect it. The 2 nades though, wasted. They do not hit their mark. You do have Pixie still lurking downstairs, searching for a potential trade for his teammate. Boots is waiting by Green Hall. V-Lone nades in the center of games, looks to take the fight, perhaps against Skimzy. The Zazami, the Kiba barrier being shot out. We've had a very fast game. 3 kills, like in what was that, like 30 seconds or so? That's living up to expectations.
Yeah, I mean, a very aggressive start, but kind of silence at the moment. Nothing really too much going on right now, and Skimzy does get one back. That's the hard breacher of the Thermite, who was going to try and get that wall open, and that game's wall is no longer going to be able to get open now, and a slight reposition from Boots. He put himself over on the window, and had a zombie taking fights. That Perone peek right there. Couple of shots being missed. Pixie on the top of main as well. The wall just gets blown open, and he ends up taking down the last player. 6 Karma. Big round win for them. A back and forth round. Momentum just swinging left to right to left to right. But very eventful round. 6 Karma. Good opening defense.
There we go. Skimzy, a big 3K to open things up, starting with that spawn peek, denying the hard breach, and then killing the Iana. Man, I can't, dude. I haven't cast Skimzy since Mexican teams played in ESA, which was like 2 or 3 years ago. I think I casted Morphed and Pixie back then too. I can't remember. I know. I casted their coach, Olimpo. I remember Olimpo on the 81. That went hard. Who else was there? Raven, Spaceman, Luxor. Oh my god, dude! Like the memories are like flooding back to me.
Crazy.
Doctor Strange.
You're so old.
What the heck? We're like the same age.
Yeah, but while you were busy casting, I was busy playing.
That's true. I never played.
You did not.
I did not.
Sorry, I didn't mean that. No, I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that. No, I didn't mean it.
Why did you do that?
No, I didn't mean it. I swear. Well, basement defense coming out, and with the operators that are left up, that Mira, which makes basement really difficult to attack at times. You also have the Azami up for that. So another spawn peek from Skimzy right here, and I'm not sure they are aware, and they are. He gets spotted. Oh my god. Oh my god.
2 times?
He wants more. You had to have seen that, right? Okay,
what?
man. Okay.
Bro, Skimzy's a goddamn demon. Nah, this guy cannot be stopped. Oh my god,
He doesn't care.
Is he gonna go for more? Pixie in the meantime gets taken out by Cheese. That's a great name. And another for Cheese.
China.
The double kill. Putting holes in the
wants some.
defense like they're Swiss. Looking for another, but oh, Skimzy, the support, runs back down the stairs to aid his teammates. Fries that Cheese. Oh, what? How does he win that? Nah, and he's gonna get the heal from Jack, so he's back to
Nah, he
full.
wants more. Go get him.
Nah, this
Go
is
get
incredible.
him.
Another
Go
one,
get
come
him.
on.
Walk up the
Challenge
stairs. Do it.
center. Skimzy, go on for 4. Come on. He's 6-0. Boots is finally gonna come in, assist his Zofia. Skimzy, the rare passivity from this Melusi. It looks like he's backed off towards Elbow as Jack is the next to take up the mantle with an MP5 of his own. Boots the next kill on to Skimzy. So finally, Raid Boss down. We still have to deal with a Doc and an Aruni, 2 very potent weapons. Case being dropped as well, having to use one of those nades on the Aruni gate, another nade to follow, but it doesn't go anywhere, and Morphed just domes him. 2 dominant rounds for 6 Karma.
Those MP5s working wonders for the side of 6 Karma.
Incredible to watch.
2 pretty good defenses from them so far, and they've really just continued that dominance that we've really seen from them so far, but this is the first time I'm really getting to see them play, and not sure if they've been too tested so far on this run that they've had, but nonetheless, they've just looked so good. And it's just like there's nothing really stopping them at the moment. You know, like there's no stopping in the momentum. What's the word? What's the word? Opposing force.
Yeah.
Physics word. That's what I'm looking for. Trying my best here.
So, 6-1, Skimzy. The rest of his team chiming in with the exception of Akabil. Deprived. Even though they, I say it was a dominant round, it was really dominant just because of Skimzy. Deprived they brought it close. Like, it was a 2v2. No, well, it was a 1v3 down to a 1v2. So it's not like they're getting absolutely rolled. Like, they're getting kills here and there. It's just 6 Karma are really able to just lock them out.
They struggle to string things together.
Yeah. And now we've got Dining in play. And oh my god.
Yeah, they don't want anything to do with this.
Skimzy is playing in small tower, and wow, he's going for the peak. He's not going to find it. Is he just going to abandon the Kiba setup? There's an ADS up there, too.
Why not?
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, they're going to have to... Ah!
What?
Dude! Oh, man, no.
No, that was pretty funny.
It's a little awkward encounter we have right there.
Morph did not even try to challenge that. He was out of there.
Neither did Boots. He didn't even try to just pick up the shield. He didn't try to cancel the animation. He was very intent on putting that thing down. Hey, got him. He now has control of T1. Didn't give away his life. All good.
You know what else I noticed? 6 Karma reinforced the outside of the bathroom wall, so Akabil couldn't put his mirror there. So I have no idea where the mirror windows are right now. But hey,
security perhaps?
For the first time, Deprived have made it into the building with all 5 members.
True.
That's progress. That might be the change they need. Boots fighting. What the hell is that angle? Through the ceiling and the meeting wall? He's fighting Skimzy. Skimzy comes away worse for wear in the fight, but still, that's a really weird angle. The Osa being tested by Akabil.
This is a crazy angle to hold.
This is... What the heck?
They've heard that for sure. They know that he's here. He's stuck in a tough spot, but they do have the angles upstairs. Deprived, neglecting the upstairs at the moment. They do have one player up there in attic, but that Azami setup and that wall is going to allow them to really do what they want. They have a sledge. Frontier also working his way up there. Now really pushing this upstairs, but with a minute left, not a lot of time. Skimzy ends up getting a pick back as well.
Oh my God.
He gets a second, one more player up on top main as well. And the damage really at this point has been done, and he's just going to opt to fall back. Sentier just to join his teammates, and the proxy goes off. 30 seconds left, and Akabil going huge on site. Skimzy going huge upstairs, and just bodies dropping for Deprived. Boots left on his own, and he does get the trade, but that's not enough to win the round. 6 Karma, a dominant, a blazing start, 3-0 ahead.
So... Deprived looked as if they may have been better off not even trying to take the top floor control. As weird as that sounds, they had the opening pick on the Morphed, but as soon as they tried to take top floor control, Skimzy was Skimzy. He was him. He stopped both players. The Nomad was like, screw this. What the hell am I going to do? Was forced to go back downstairs, and there was not a lot they could do thanks to the efforts of Akabil and Pixie. So 306 Karma, first 3 defenses completed in a flawless site rotation. They move back up to dorms where everything started. Skimzy still on this Azami, still playing with the Kibas. The Mira also religiously chosen from 6 Karma, but they're bringing Bandit as well. Not an operator we often see. I mean, it does make sense considering the Cade ban, but usually people just substitute Cade for a mute this day and age, especially. Well, I guess maybe because Thatcher's up, maybe he'll Bandit trick, but who knows? Not a lot of good places to Bandit trick without being naded from below on this site. And Jack is also Capcan. Maybe betting on the fact that,
I like that pick.
Deprived not going to be watching
Not
the floor.
again.
And wow, Skimzy gets away with an aggressive peek once again. Takes out Boots. 5 and 4, the only guy positive on Deprived. And that's not the start you want.
That's his third spawn peak in 4 rounds, and it's hard, really, for Deprived to make anything happen when you have
this guy
Skimzy
is the
just
goat.
swinging out, winning everything. The Thermite now down as well. Jack gets that kill, and Skimzy just seeming untouchable, but the rest of his team starting to feed off of that energy, and just every single round, Deprived just getting smoked off of them. Where was that? Oh, he's on the basement stairs. It looked a lot closer to me, and I don't know why.
It's so dangerous too because of that was almost terrible timing for the cap cam, but he'll live. Ice for now. Because the thing is too, right? Skimzy going 10 and 1 right now in 4 rounds.
Wow, oh my lord!
All right. Anyway, back to the point. Back to the point.
Back to the regular
Skimzy going 10 and 1. All right. Skimzy going 10 and 1 in 4 rounds is already an incredible feat. And if the rest of his team starts
like
chiming in like that, I mean, like we just saw with that shot from Jack, I don't like. How do you fight against that?
You don't.
You just roll over and die.
That's an easy answer for me.
Deprived are going to request a timeout. I mean, wow. 10 and 1. Jack hasn't died yet. He has a 1.0 KPR and no deaths. Meanwhile, Deprived struggling to find the kills. Boots is 5 and 4. Vlone and Cheese have 2 each. Center and Lil Molly. Center, hard support, whatever. Lil Molly was one of the entries. They haven't even gotten an assist. Sid Karma they're just running over him. They look unstoppable.
It's just tough for them to get anything going. Which, like we said, it's hard to get things going, as we know, just because when you have Skimzy getting a kill within 20 seconds at the beginning of every round, you're playing every round 4v5, and that just makes it, when you have a team like Six Karma shooting so well, all 5 playing so well right now, it makes it that much harder to make anything happen on the map. And obviously showing on the scoreboard, specifically in the kills department, 9 kills in 4 rounds.
Yep.
The team is barely averaging 2 kills a round. That's tough.
And like, with young console players switching over too, I mean, you got to think about what it's doing to the mental game.
I mean, they are 3-0. This is the last game of the day, so there's no need for like a quick regain. It's not like they have another game after this, which I would be more worried for that situation, because a loss like this leads to another loss. They have a night to sleep it off, stuff like that. But at the end of the day, the more that this happens in this game, it just feels like they're rolling over in defeat, and it's getting out of hand pretty early.
Yeah, I was just talking about like the hope for making it and making a comeback in this game is just like you imagine spawning and dying to this one freaking guy every time, and playing, or having one of your teammates die within 20 seconds every single round. Like, that sucks to play against.
The famous words of FaZe Jev.
Spawn,
die, spawn, die, spawn, die, spawn, die. They have
it's
not
frustrating.
spawned and died yet, though.
Oh my god, the confidence from Jack. It is dripping, oozing confidence. All right, they got a drone. They got a drone on.
There it is. He's done it again. The heist. Once again, pulling a kill early in the round. It's unbelievable.
And there's like 3 other people here. His teammates are, bro, they're all trying to rotate upstairs. They smell blood in the water. Skimzy maybe going for more. Maybe letting his teammates catch some of the action. Jack comes up. He misses some shots. Maybe just a wayward pre-fire. Skimzy goes down to Lil Molly, but they don't know about the Aruni freebie for Morph gets away. Jack suffers his first death, but Pixie's right there to trade it out. The Aruni comes back for more, but Vlone catches him mid-sprint.
Shoot the drone, brother.
Pixie doesn't even care.
He heard me.
He's gonna shoot the drone. Well, look at this. He's sitting on that case like a mother hen sitting on an egg. He is not letting this thing go, and his teammate rotates up. Akabil, the next to try and climb in on the action. Upside down repel from Cheese to attempt to kill Pixie, but his teammate goes down. Pixie runs out.
No
He'll
way.
be the first
No
to die.
way.
The follow-up from Akabil not going to land. Cheese almost with a quick enough reaction. Now rotates around to the barricade. The secondary shotgun comes out, and he gets the kill. Akabil with the BM. And 6 Karma go up 5-0.
What's crazy to me, and correct me if I'm wrong, they saw that setup and decided to still push it.
They're like, oh, 4 defenders in small tower?
Yeah, we can square up with these guys. Yeah,
Easy
We
kills
can.
for guys like
easy kills. Yeah, so true. Like, if me and you are in that situation, we're getting all the kills, you know?
yeah. Are we,
Like, those guys are
we
all
killing-
dying.
Are we killing Skimzy and Jack?
Skimzy's dying within 15 seconds of the round. You know what I mean? Like, we personally have that on lock. Just the Joe and Crow difference.
I'll take your word for it. I don't think we need to put that into action. I don't want to.
You don't want to do that.
I don't want to. I don't think we
send
need
the
to prove
chow right
that
now. Let's do it.
empirically.
Right after this game. Let's go. They're warm. We're not. That's how much of a
The
point
the
we're gonna
two
prove.
the 2v2 peaks against Skimzy and
2v2
Jack, bro.
peaks.
Oh my god, that would be. I might cry. That might be the first
it's
time
all
I
good.
cried
We got it.
in the last 10 years. But
Last 10 years.
there's 6 Karma, 5-0. Not going great for Deprived. I mean, Lil Molly got off his donut. That's one thing. And Jack dead off a spawn peak. A definitive
one.
opening frag for Deprived. Center, the first kill. All right. Here we go, Deprived. Reground yourselves. You got the opening pick. You got Jack. He was impossible to kill the first 4 rounds. You got him last round. You got him again. Now, allocate your resources. Consolidate your men. And let's kill Skimzy, who's hiding in top small. Unfortunately, Boots will go down next, thanks to Pixie. And never mind, it doesn't look like Deprived are terribly concerned. There's just one guy pushing this against V Skimzy, and he wins
God, they
it!
took him
Cheese! Cheese just killed Skimzy! Pixie has gone down off screen. Oh my god, Deprived. This is their best chance at a round all game.
And Akabil kind of in a tough spot. There is someone on his window there, and he should get taken down, but he doesn't. Center doesn't hit a single shot. There's a player Z. He's not able to get the kill, and more.
Let's go.
Now is your time. Let's see what you can do. I'm pretty sure they have some information. He gets 1 kill, but Molly right around the corner, and Deprived have put themselves on the board here. Hey, Harrison,
Right.
don't call it a comeback. Don't call it a comeback. Don't call it a comeback. Just kidding. Let's call it a comeback. Deprived put themselves back into this game. Now they have their defense with so many impactful operators on the board. I mean, you could call it wishful thinking, but man, like me, I'm looking at this game and I'm seeing a 7-5 finish.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Interesting. Now, there is an important point to be made regarding that. And that, the style of play that we've seen from these two teams, much easier to do on defense. So, perhaps the situation changes as the sides flip. 6 Karma bringing a very down-to-earth lineup. Nook and Sledge for nades. Never mind. That's slightly less down-to-earth, but still not
10 seconds
not completely out there. Skimzy on the Nook. He'll be the only set of nades. You got the hard breach from the Hibana. The Lion as well, in case Deprived get jiggy with it, as it seems like they want to, especially bring both the Mira and the Valkyrie. Plenty of info going on, except Lil Mally still has... Why do you have 2 cams? Alright, there we go. Alright, he's using them more for a round sight. But Deprived, alright, Deprived aren't playing the 6 Karma game. No, they're staying on site. What the hell?
6 Karma game.
What's that skin?
Which one?
The skin that Skimzy's running.
The attachment skin or the gun skin?
No, the gun skin.
Let's see it again.
It's got
He's
like
on
a
ADS.
wait. He's got to hit that.
I didn't see it. Can't get a good look. But
I-
Boots gets an opening kill across the map over
Okay.
on Freezer.
All right, Deprived.
Located by
A good one for them. But while they do that, get that pick, they have forfeited map control, and all the utility that 6 Karma has will start going down on site, and they don't have a Jaeger. That nade might kill Molly. Left so low, and that is the last nade. The shoulder is spotted, but 6 Karma just gathering up on this hatch. It feels like this execute might come a little bit sooner than Deprived might be expecting here.
They've got smokes and they've got stuns. They could just utility dump down this hatch and follow suit. Luckily, there is still 2 C4s. One on Valkyrie, one on the Mira of Center. Center could easily rotate into a position to try and Nitro sell that E-Box drop. In comes Skimzy, though. He gets one on V-Lone, looking for Molly as well, and he gets him in the corner. 4v2, but the C4 goes out, claims one, downs another, more gas canisters to stop the elbow push. We're in a 2 versus 3 with Jack very low. Cheese still with a gas canister in pocket, trying to hold elbow and the push in through sight at the same time. He's going to rely on Center to hold his hallway. Very long angle down in through pillar. Nearly dies, but wow! What a reaction shot from Center! Evens the man count, HP advantage, fully in the favor of Deprived, but it slips away as Cheese pushes up and he's catched by Morph. Caught, not catched. Center's left in this 1v2 with the Vector, deals damage to Morph, puts him low, but the plant's going down. What a shot from Center! Putting the team on his back! 1 versus 1, and with a Vector at this range, Jack might be an easy target. Baits him off the plant. Playing the rotates perfectly. Has to hear Jack coming through. He heard him sprint to the left, but the shot reveals the Hibana's position once more. Jack's trying to bait him out. Center might fall for it, but here he is! The Mira! 4 kills for Center! And Deprived stave off match point.
I mean, a big defensive round win for them. I mean, when you go down 6-1, it feels like, you know, no matter what happens, no matter how many rounds you start to string together, it feels like the game is kind of out of your hands, a too little too late situation. But getting that opening defense, even though it was close, even though it really relied on big plays coming out from Deprived, still a big round and one that's kind of necessary for them to get the ball rolling, kind of get some confidence here, because we know, especially from those early defenses that 6 Karma had, the early rounds in this game, it was so dominant. Just every gunfight was going the way of 6 Karma. Anytime someone from Deprived swung, they got smoked. And that does things to your confidence, and a round like that, you know, you feed off the energy of your teammates. We talked about it earlier with Skimzy playing so well. His teammates start to feed off of that. Deprived can do the same exact thing with how Center's play really just was there. So a good start for them, but a lot more work needs to be done.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that
5 seconds to go.
That Mira 4K, I mean, did you see those shots?
Beautiful.
Those were masterful from Center.
And defuse a bomb.
Let me tell you, you show that to Clip, you show that clip to Surf, Big Bro's gonna be proud.
Big Bro's going to be proud indeed. And something he might be a little bit prouder of is if they can find a way to lead his team to a comeback victory against a very dominant 6 Karma side. But that's not necessarily going to be the easiest of things, but they're on their way.
Oh my god,
That got
Skimzy.
scary.
Skimzy, he's here.
Is the barb in the right spot? Oh, there should be a Mel anyways.
Well, shoot the cam. They have to have heard that. They'll come in to swing, and Lil Molly gets the best of him. Raid boss down. Skimzy once again unable to make an impact here. And an early man advantage for Deprived. Like I said, defense with styles like these always been easier to play than attack. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see 6 Karma drop another couple rounds before they confirm match point. But at least Lil Molly will be traded out by Jack. But he does take a bit of punishment.
Yeah, punishment he does take. He's going to be left down to 1 HP. Pretty sure one huff of a smoke, he is down for the count. And it's going to be tough for them to really burn that Attic shield as well. He's kind of sitting pretty over there. Akabeel on that big window. Doesn't really have nades, so it's going to be hard for him to clear out that box. Did he just cross?
I think so. The C4 from Boots gets a kill. Akabeel jumps right on in. Center able to get one and turn around to get Akabeel. Where's the comms from 6 Karma? Boots around the shield. Deprived putting rounds together. Back to back to back. and they find themselves down 5-1, only 2 rounds away from tying the score.
This is going to be a big defense here. They have to win their tertiary site once. This isn't their site pick. You know, it's not the one that they've really liked to go to. It's their third option. If they can find a way to win this, now it'd be a lot better. Ride the momentum. You've won your 3 straight rounds. I believe it is, right? 3 straight?
Yep.
I believe it was. They've won their 3 straight rounds. So they really have a chance here. You have the momentum on your side. And, you know, visually, we're seeing what's going on here. They're playing with a lot more confidence. The swings are happening from their side. But being calculated, you know, they're not being stupid with it. They're being pretty smart with it. But that confidence needs to continue because a win on this site is necessary, whether it's now or whether it's in 3 rounds. It has to happen at one point. And right now, with the momentum on their side, there's no better time than right now.
I don't know, are there any other undefeated teams other than these 2?
There should be a...
There are 4 more. Mystic Academy, Homeland, Somali Pirates, and Turbo.
6 teams.
Yeah. Reality TV, surprisingly, not one of them.
Yeah, but
Really thought they would
I'm
be.
sure they'll be bouncing back. They also were missing Packer. It's one thing to note.
Ooh,
Not an
that's
excuse,
true.
of course,
They were
but
playing
it
with
is a
Kino, right?
big loss.
Attackers dropped
They were. Kino and Valor. I believe, I don't know if Valor is their normal 5th now.
Yeah, to replace Gav. I'm not sure yet.
Attackers have
We'll have
Sure
to
if he
see.
was the 5th or
So,
maybe a sub.
this is going to be the hardest part for Deprived. Winning the offsite. They're going to start it out well, though. Boots with the lead-off kill. Akabil down. 1 of 2 hard breachers.
That's going to
Still
hurt
got
their push.
Jack. He's used 1 exothermic. Still got 1 in pocket. Skimsy as well, locking off the rotations downstairs with that gridlock, and Morphed just walks right on in. Kill Center for free with no chance of a refrag. And if I'm not mistaken, Center was the only guy up there.
Yeah, and not necessarily the worst thing to give up, but
Okay, bro, I thought he was
tough
going to rush the breach.
spot. That's a tough spot for the Jaeger to be, but he's tucked away. Not sure they know his position. With that castle barricade up, as long as it is, he can do whatever he wants, but he is going to rotate out. Not a bad decision from him, and as long as that hatch stays reinforced, which it will, there's no way for 6 Karma to open that hatch. They don't have the utility required to do so. They took out Akabil early in that round. As we said, a big pick, and minute 20 left. They're gonna have to find a way to try and get through the site here, but Boots, a player in such a powerful position, ends up getting taken down. China ends up getting Skimsy, but before his teammate ends up getting taken down as well. Molly going to have to try and find his way down the stairs here, but a full rotation from 6 Karma. They're going to make their way over to this dining side, and Deprived, I'm not sure they know about this.
No, Molly has no clue. He's going to get tagged up through the wall and finished by Jack. What a rotation, and they find themselves in the site and winning the round. What a play. The Nomad taking that upstairs control, and I think just dropping the hatch into kitchen, which is what prompted that rotate. Deprived, you need more manpower on that top floor.
Yeah, I mean, but at the end of the day, they gave up the free pick, which is kind of the only thing that sucks about it, just because, you know, that pick going away is not good. Equalized a man count, but they weren't able to do anything upstairs. 6 Karma, they didn't have Vert really to play with. They didn't have the hard breach to get open that hatch. At the end of the day, Deprived didn't really need any huge pressure upstairs, and there wasn't much to deal with in the first place, where the side players were the ones that were so important, the ones in the power positions, the Azami, who ended up getting killed on that sandbags position, and players just falling left and right off of that. That's what was tough in my eyes, just because there are players playing this position. This is the same kind of problem I had in the Achieve game. There are players in power positions that peek out a little too much and give themselves away when they could be wasting a lot more time. And 6 Karma, they get the kills and not a lot of time given the positions that Deprived, were really holding. And that's a tough thing for Deprived, because if you're going to have players in these tough little spots, the power positions, you gotta do better. You either gotta take the advantageous gunfights, or you gotta waste more time. They did neither of the two. They got punished for it, and they end up losing that site and put themselves on match point, and they got to win 3 consecutive rounds just to stay alive.
Excited to see if Deprived can continue their streak, at least on the primary sites.
Are they going to drown this? Oh my
V-Lone is
god.
up here, and he lets him slip by. Good use of trigger discipline to keep himself hidden. Not confident he was going to be able to get that kill by just shooting the feet. And they've got no idea. V-Lone might hear Skimzy get on the drone. That could be his call to arms. Skimzy gets on it, but it's a bait. They do know he's at least able to catch the Dokkaebi of Morphed. A freebie for V-Lone. He's able to back off. Not traded just yet. At the very least, it'll be a time waste. We're a minute down, and 6 Karma now have to devote time and resources to hunting this Jaeger down, and he's going to escape to T3.
It's a good spot for him to be. I'm not sure they're going to know that he's up here, but 6 Karma, they're going to have to do something to just either get rid of him or just ignore him entirely, because he doesn't have a lot of utility. He can't really rotate out of here. The only way he can get down is through T1 stairs. So they have to just make a decision now if they're going to push him or not. They decide to push him. They get the kill, but the damage is done onto Akabil. Anything really in this entire game will kill him. A slight hit from an impact nade, one puff of a smoke, maybe a C4 landing somewhere distant will take him down, and effectively in a 3.5 v4, and Deprived have a lot of control still. 6 Karma have to try and work their way down, but Skimzy just walking down the stairs. You know this player's here. They're just going to let him walk down. Nobody on the T1 holes. A man advantage for them at the moment, and they now have pillar control. Skimzy with another one. He gets traded. Sentier swings out again. That Vector doing wonders for the kid, and Boots gets another one, takes some damage, but Sentier with another one. He gets the kill, closes out the round. Basement defense once again off the back of Sentier's Mira, and they stay alive for at least one more round. I believe I have lost my counterpart at the moment. That's tough. Well, now you get to hear my voice only, suppose, for the moment, until we get something fixed. But 6 Karma looking a little bleak at the moment. I mean, round should not have been as close as it was. They didn't drone out T2 at all, but you know, that lack of info, the round was still pretty close. Deprived, nobody on those T1 holes, just allowing Skimzy to just have the freedom to walk down the stairs. He ends up getting, I believe, 2 kills it was, and really got them back into the round, not able to close it out. Center, big kills on that Mira, so great plays from them. And we get to go to this kid's defense, which we've seen before, and Deprived looked pretty dang good the last time they were here. So I will say, however, 6 Karma could make the adjustments here. They didn't really do that on that basement defense, or excuse me, basement attack, but they have the full opportunity to do that now, and they have brought a double hard breach, something they didn't do last time. Assuming a split take of some sort will be going down, and a little bit quicker of a take, but you see Deprived, beautifully done by my good observer here, getting a good look at this defense. You see, they're very extended on this tower side, and no real pressure from 6 Karma really on that side. But Skimzy once again looking for a quick pick. He's made his way already into trophy, and there is a Valk, and he does end up spotting out the cam. Great drone work from them, and the wall should be able to get open for free. Mute Jammer still on the wall. They have to clear those, and 6 Karma slowly strangling sight, trying to get a little bit of a pinch over here, see what they can do. And we see the Malusi over in Small Tower, I believe it was, looking for a little bit of a play, and 6 Karma making a decent amount of progress here. Skimzy getting rid of all the utility on that door. There's still a Mel on the breach, but the breach is now open, and a lot of control for 6 Karma, but they're going to have to get some sort of pressure somewhere else on the map, whether that's big window, whether that's bottom white, whether that's attic. Pressure needs to be somewhere else, because the shield is still raining strong, and it's kind of linear push at the moment. But Skimzy does get the opening kill, and good pressure from them, and I believe I do have my counterpart back. Jack taking damage inside of Trophy. That wall is going to be able to get open, but Akavil gets taken down. Morph hit the ground as well. Effectively, we're in a 3v3 here. I don't believe Morph is going to be able to get picked up. That hole right there on the wall is not fantastic, but the smoke gets another one from that attic position. Center trying to do what he can to watch the breach. Pixie now bottom white. He's going to make his way up in the nade, not connecting. He has one more to work with. Skimzy walked his way into sight. He down center. He ends up trying to get this kill on the player close. He ends up getting it. She's left by himself. He's going to have to try and find a way to do this. 35 seconds. He does have the case down, however, but really left in a tough spot. Pixie ends up getting the kill, closes out the round, closes out the game. 6 Karma put themselves to 4-0. It got a lot closer than really what it's been in their games so far. Deprived put up a little bit better of a fight, but 6 Karma find a way to get it done off of Skimzy's absolutely incredible performance. 19-7. Who needs anybody else when you got Skimzy just working the map the way he was? So impactful, really, just the entire time. And I mean, great stuff from them. And well, not sure if you really were able to watch that round, but I can give you a little bit of a summarization.
Please.
Skimzy. That's all I got for you.
All right. Fair enough. I was there for that, for the first million rounds where Skimzy was doing everything. Wish I could have seen the last couple, but my AT&T screwed me over. My internet was out, but I'm back. So, talking about the games that or the rounds I did see, 6 Karma on the defense put on a freaking clinic, much due to the efforts of Skimzy and Jack. I feel like those were the two really big players on the defense. Of course, everyone chimed in. That's not to take away anything from Skimzy, Akavil, and Morph. Everyone on the team was fragging out. Deprived then, after they switched to the defense, it looked like they had a comeback in them. I was really impressed with how they started playing. Like, especially the clutch factor from center. Just unfortunately, at the end of the day, it was not consistent enough. 6 Karma got wise to the tricks of Deprived very quickly and ended up locking out the match. But yeah, 7-4, after that first half, 7-4 is a lot better than I thought Deprived would do. And I mean, that's, I think, the most anyone has gotten off 6 Karma. So
not even close, yeah.
Yeah, taking 4 rounds off this MXPL team as console switchovers, I'd be proud of that.
Yeah, I believe this is their first big qual as well. I could be wrong. Anybody on that team, correct me if I'm wrong, or anybody in chat who knows better than me. I think the major difference, well, obviously the major difference was attacks. Skimzy played out of his mind, but kind of the two things to really note from it is, first of all, you can't really attack very well when you're in practically a 4v5 every single round. Not really many adjustments coming out from Deprived to really change that. They just left the map, or left the spawn, and had somebody die. The other big thing was, when you saw Skimzy on their attacks utilize the Nook very well, not something that really was used to the best of their abilities on the side of Deprived. You had the Nook up. She's so powerful. She sneaks through the bands and wasn't utilized to really her full potential. I think that really was a big difference, because Skimzy, he kept it going. It's not like he only got his kills on defense. He made really big plays with the Nook on the attack, and that's something that Deprived was deprived of. Couldn't help myself. Could not help myself. But it's something that they lacked, and I think that was a major difference outside of, just the difference maker of losing early picks. But, I mean, tough game for them, but, I mean, they showed signs of brilliance at times.
Yeah, they definitely have a lot to be proud of in that game, and the fact that they were undefeated up until that point too, beating Reality TV. Even if they had a sub, their sub was Kino, so it's like, I mean, Packer's gonna mesh better with the roster, but Kino is still a tremendous player. So, I mean, huge props to Deprived. I'm really excited to see what they do tomorrow, but we'll have to wait till then. It's only 4 best of 1s today, and that concludes Open Qualifier number 2 day number 1. Thank you all for sticking with us despite the rehosts at the beginning, but it was pretty smooth sailing from there until my internet cut out. But at least the game went on, and that's the important thing. Thank you all so much for watching, and we will be back tomorrow, 7 p.m. sharp. Don't miss it.